Caravan, if you look back to how the trade routes moved in the ancient world all over the world, it was a caravan either of camels or horses or people on foot going from spot to spot to create markets and to trade with each other. And when they did that, they also had to camp for days sometimes, and at the end of the day, after the marketing was done, they would sit around and tell stories, they would share food, sometimes around a bonfire, a campfire. Singing would take place, poetry recitations, artistic expression, in fact, on display. And so, and it created a point of meeting, cultures meeting, people meeting, people from different stratas of life and realms of life. So this is the idea behind Caravanserai here. It's going to be going through different communities, our caravan of musicians and our filmmaker, and camping for a week, and sharing, exchanging, immersing themselves in the culture of the communities. I had wanted so much to work with the smaller communities with art, and I was very excited when I was invited, honored. And I also love the idea of the residency. I think that's so important because it's that immersive experience where over a week both the communities and the artists can come together and have multiple interactions with each other and really get to know each other. I think that having lived in different parts of the world and being a Muslim, one of the things that struck me when I came to the US as a child was how open Americans are and how warm and how accepting, and curious. There's a natural curiosity. Unlike, say, in England, where there's much more of a reserve, people are less, there's more of a formality. So I think that American audiences are very receptive and they want to know. And it's going to be a fascinating adventure. Because what happens when you experience something, when you sit side by side, whether you're eating some interesting food together, sharing stories. We're a storytelling species, and when we meet each other or greet each other, we say, "Hey, how are you doing? What's going on in your life?" So if you pull that out and look at what artistic expression can bring to the story of our lives, I think that it's a very easy way to connect because it touches our emotions. It provokes us, it makes us reflect, it inspires us, it challenges us in so many ways, but it opens us, and in that opening a shift in perceptions is possible. Many drops make up an ocean, and so I think that drop by drop, stop by stop on our caravan, I think we will make a difference.